He revolutionized retail, became the richest man in the world, and ventured into space. But Jeff Bezos' most impressive achievement is personal transformation. This is the story of a man who constantly reinvented himself and his company, rising from a modest background to reshape the world of business, technology, and even the future of humanity. Born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jeff Bezos entered a world far removed from the technological marvels he would one day help create. His mother, Jackie, was a teenager when she gave birth to Jeff, and his biological father, Ted Jorgensen, was a bike shop owner. However, when Jeff was just a year old, Jackie married a Cuban immigrant, Miguel Mike Bezos, who adopted Jeff and became a pivotal figure in his life. This blending of cultures and experiences would go on to influence Jeff's own worldview. Bezos' early life showed signs of his brilliant mind and curiosity. As a child, he developed a passion for science and technology, often tinkering with gadgets and building things just for fun. One famous story from his youth involves him building an electric alarm system to keep his siblings out of his room. It wasn't just a fun experiment, it was an early sign of the inventive spirit that would define his career. As a teenager, he spent many summers working on his grandparents' ranch in Texas. It was here that he learned the values of hard work, discipline, and self-reliance. These summers on the ranch, where he would help fix windmills, vaccinate cattle, and repair broken equipment, were formative. They instilled in Bezos the belief that problems are there to be solved, not avoided. His academic career was just as impressive. After graduating as valedictorian from Miami Palmetto High School, Bezos pursued his passion for technology at Princeton University, where he studied electrical engineering and computer science. Even at Princeton, his drive to understand the world around him was palpable. Bezos' professors described him as brilliant but unassuming, someone who approached problems with an intensity and focus that set him apart. Upon graduation, he took the path that many of his peers did, securing a job in finance. He worked for several firms on Wall Street, including Bankers Trust and D. Shaw, where he quickly rose through the ranks. By the age of 30, Bezos was the youngest vice president at D. Shaw, a hedge fund that specialized in leveraging technology for market advantages. But even as he climbed the corporate ladder, Bezos felt restless. He dreamed of something bigger. In 1994, during a road trip from New York to Seattle, that something bigger finally came into focus. Bezos had been tracking the meteoric rise of internet usage. It was growing at 2,300% per year. So while driving, he had an idea that would change everything: an online bookstore. Sure, it sounds simple now, but back then, the idea of buying and selling goods over the internet was revolutionary. Amazon was born in a garage, a humble start for a company that would one day dominate the global market. Bezos and his team initially focused on selling books because they were easy to source and ship. The first ever order placed on Amazon, a scientific book on artificial intelligence. Amazon's motto in those early days was "Get big fast." And Bezos wasn't afraid to make risky decisions to achieve rapid growth. He poured profits back into the company. The goal was clear: to dominate, to be the biggest and best. Bezos and his early team were relentless. 60-hour work weeks were the norm, not the exception. Employees worked tirelessly, united by Bezos' vision to build something extraordinary. Bezos himself led by example. His famous phrase, "Work hard, have fun, make history," wasn't just a tagline. It was the mantra that shaped Amazon's company culture. In those early days, the stakes were high and the pressure was immense. But Bezos was driven by a vision larger than profits. Under Bezos' leadership, Amazon expanded far beyond its original bookstore model. In 2000, Amazon launched Marketplace, expanding its products via third-party sellers. AWS followed in 2006, dominating cloud computing. Bezos pushed innovations like Kindle, Alexa, and Prime, while acquiring Zappos, Twitch, and Whole Foods to grow Amazon's reach. In 2018, Amazon became the second company after Apple to reach $1 trillion market capitalization. Bezos' vision had more than paid off. But the relentless focus on growth and innovation took its toll. Bezos was known for 80-hour workweeks and constant availability. Stress, irregular eating, and lack of exercise took their toll. In 2013, Bezos realized something had to change. Amazon faced increasing criticism over its working conditions. His personal life also suffered. In 2019, Bezos and his wife Mackenzie divorced after 25 years of marriage, one of the most expensive divorces in history, bringing Bezos' personal life into the spotlight. Bezos reflected, "I learned that it's not about finding work-life balance, but about work-life harmony." That same year, Bezos' relationship with Lauren Sanchez became public. The TV host and pilot was known for her active lifestyle. Sanchez's enthusiasm for fitness and health inspired Bezos to realign his priorities. Bezos began incorporating meditation and yoga into his daily routine, recognizing the value of mindfulness and mental health. He restructured his daily schedule, prioritizing sleep and setting aside time for family and personal interests. The change was remarkable. Bezos began an intense fitness program. His new regime included daily strength training focused on major muscle groups, regular cardio, often in the form of running or rowing, a protein-rich, nutrient-dense diet, at least 8 hours of sleep per night. The once skinny tech CEO transformed into a fitness role model. The results speak for themselves: improved endurance, increased strength, and an overall better sense of well-being. With renewed energy, Bezos also dedicated himself to the space company Blue Origin. Today, Bezos is increasingly focused on philanthropy. The Bezos Earth Fund, endowed with $10 billion, is committed to fighting climate change. Inspired by his own health journey, Bezos is increasingly investing in health and biotech startups, working on solutions for a longer, healthier life. Jeff Bezos' journey from garage startup to space is a story of constant transformation. It shows that with the right mindset and a willingness to change, no limits exist, in business or in life. I hope this video inspires you to transform your own life for the better. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel.